Hey everyone, Hawkeye is coming out very soon, and I'm sure, like me, you're super excited for this new venture into the Hawkeye universe. It's not a thing, but I'm making it a thing. Anyway, today we'll be looking at Kate Bishop's origins. She is one of my favourite Young Avengers and one of my favourite characters in the actual Avengers game. Which is a shame because she wasn't an original one, she was a DLC, but she's amazing. She's sarcastic, she's witty, and she's pretty badass. And I think Hayley Steinfeld will do her justice. So, let's have a look at her origin. Kate made her first appearance in 2005 in the first issue of Young Avengers and was created by Alan Heinberg. Kate is youngest of two girls and daughter of Derek Bishop, a rich and very shady businessman, and the daughter of Eleanor Bishop, who had passed away. Growing up with plenty of money should have made her a spoiled brat. Well, it did to her sister. But Kate was different, instead using the money and her time to help others, much like her mother did. Even as a child, Kate was an inquisitive little thing, instantly becoming suspicious of her father and his true job. Kate followed him, watching him harm another person from a distance. Unfortunately, not far enough away, as Kate was captured by her father's enemy and held for ransom. But Kate wasn't going to let herself sit tight and wait for her dad to rescue her. She managed to escape on her own, but in the scuffle she nearly got recaptured. Luckily for her, an arrow gets rid of the approaching danger. Hawkeye and the Avengers had saved her, and from this point on, Hawkeye was a hero. She admired that he was just a regular dude with no powers. During her sister's wedding, Kate meets her future teammates for the very first time, as they attempt, to save the wedding party. The fledgling group of heroes did more wrecking than saving, but it was enough to give Kate a taste of the hero life. Along with Casey Lang, the future Stature, the girls found the group of heroes in the old Avengers mansion and demanded they be allowed to join the team. How could they say no? I wouldn't dare say no to Kate Bishop, she's kind of scary. This new team was soon attacked by Kang the Conqueror of all people, and Kate wanted to help her new team out, so she finds Mockingbird's old mask, a sword from Swordsman, and her final piece of costume, Hawkeye's bow. She found all of this in a dilapidated mansion. While the team was excited to have gotten a battle under their belt, and one that they actually won on top of it, that balloon was quickly burst by Iron Man and Captain America, who scold the Young Avengers and tell them that they have to break the team up because of the danger. The heroes do tell them that they will train them, only if they get their parents' permission, which is obviously a no-go. Kate wasn't having any of that, so behind the Avengers' back she funded a new lair, which was previously owned by her dad. She also used her family's money to get everyone new costumes and weapons. Of course, this was a difficult time to be a superhero, what with the infighting between Iron Man and Captain America, and with many heroes betraying their own friends. It was a hard time for the Young Avengers to negotiate. During a Civil War event, Kate took Cap's side, and during this time she once again met her hero and namesake, Hawkeye. Unfortunately, it wasn't a pleasant meet-up, and the two part ways, with Kate never knowing who was in Cap's costume. Clint manages to track Kate down on a date with Patriot. Don't worry, the date wasn't going so well anyway. In fact, it was going terribly. Clint corners them dressed as Ronan and gives Kate an address to visit. Turns out this address was for the new Avengers headquarters. Clint offers her a wager. If he can make a Robin Hood shot, then he gets his bow and his name back. And of course Clint makes this. And he gets his things back. Kate is understandably devastated by this, and it doesn't help that Eli blows up at her, berating her. In fact, he goes really off on her, and I hate it. Kate decides to take her bow back, so she and Tommy break in and take the bow. Clint knows she's done it, but allows her to keep the bow and the name, because she won it fair and square. He also gifts her a picture of the Avengers' early days, with Scarlet Witch, Cap, Hawkeye, looking young and fresh-faced heroes. And this was the start of a friendship filled with much sarcasm and love. After her Young Avengers days, Kate stars in her own series as Private Eye, a series which I would highly recommend. She's also in the new West Coast Avengers, which again I recommend, especially because it's Jeff the Shark's very first appearance. And he is my number 5 spot on my top 10 characters of all time. That's a joke, but I do value Jeff the Shark. Anyway, that is Kate Bishop's origins. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this series is going to be great. I hope it gives us a little bit of backstory for Clint that we maybe didn't have from the Avengers films. I hope Lucky the pizza dog is ready to go. I hope Yelena's ready to kill Clint. It won't happen, but I hope something happens with Yelena. We haven't seen her in any trailers yet, I don't think, and I'm excited to see Kate in the MCU and to see her potentially be a young Avenger. Anyway, that is it. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I actually have an Instagram account now, which is weird. There's not much on there, but if you want to follow it, it's an option. Subscribe to my channel, click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.